Hi, I'm Dr. Mira Reisberg and I'm so excited to be back with another glorious children's picture book. And this one is by Leah Henderson, who was a student a long time ago and has just worked really hard and done phenomenal work. It's so exciting to see. And the illustrator is one of our illustration students for a long time, Magaly Morales. And Magaly actually is Gigi Morales' sister, which is so cool. And she lives in Mexico and is also an incredibly hardworking, very, very talented children's book creative. This is The Courage of the Little Hummingbird, a tale told around the world. And it's basically a retelling of many folk tales about hummingbirds, or no, it's actually many folk tales about the same subject, but Leah has retold it in a very fresh, innovative and beautiful way. And Leah is just a fantastic wordsmith. And here we go. You can often, the blurb, which is on the inside jacket, is often very similar to what a pitch is, which is what you use when you submit your story to a publisher. But this is a little different. In this fresh retelling of the little hummingbird, a disastrous fire threatens the great forest, and one heroic hummingbird must inspire all the animals to work together to save their home. And then it's a description of Leah and Magaly. And this fable about hope and courage demonstrates how a community can unite to overcome adversity, no matter how insurmountable the odds may seem. The tale has been told around the world in many forms and across many cultures over time, and is believed to have originated among the indigenous Quechua people of modern-day Ecuador. The courage of the little hummingbird is a reminder that no challenge is too great, and that even the smallest of us can make a world of difference. And look how absolutely gorgeous this is. So here's the end sheets, which have not been printed on. They're printed just with a colour. And then here's our half title. And it's so beautiful. These colours we've got, they're pretty much primary colours, or, variations of that, of red, yellow, blue, which always tend to pop and look beautiful. So this is a teal and a gold and a very warm fuchsia-ish red. And talk about stunning. So the guy that's filming this, Chad, he has kids and he's looking at these books and he really wants to get them for his kids. So I'm just going to start reading. Across oceans, lands and skies, in villages, in towns, in cities and classrooms, in whispers, in shouts, and in many different languages, the story of the little hummingbird of the great forest is told. And the reason it's told is because it's an incredibly inspiring story about this little hummingbird. Long, long ago, flames crackled and leaped, tree branches snapped, leaves crinkled. The great forest was ablaze. Animals dashed in every direction. They had no choice but to scurry away from the place they all called home. And so we see these animals here and they're running, and it's just gorgeous, and the language is so gorgeous. It's those poetic techniques again. And it's what she's doing is she's using short, choppy sentences that is known as the Ernest Hemingway device, because he used those short, choppy sentences to create action, movement, and drama in the language. And then the very last sentence is a long sentence that breaks up the rhythm. They had no choice but to scurry away from the place they all called home. So I'm not going to read a whole bunch of this, though it's hard not to. The fire sprang higher and higher as a troop of baboons, a shadow of jaguars, a roll of armadillos, a nest of snakes, a bed of sloths, a litter of rabbits, and a pandemonium of parrots all fled, scared and unsure. So she's woven in another layer here with these, what's the word for cumulative nouns? Oh, God, I can't remember it right now. But anyway, that's what these are. A shadow of jaguars, a roll of armadillos, a nest of snakes, a litter of rabbits, a bed of sloths, and a pandemonium of parrots. What a great collective nouns. That's what they're called. Okay, I'm just going to share this. The little hummingbird hovered for a moment, wary as a long trail of animals waded into the river or flew across its waters. It's hard to stop, but I'm stopping. Okay, so what makes this book so spectacular? Well, it's the combination of language, the way that Leah has structured the book, which is, very, very well paced, the exquisite illustrations, and the underlying themes of community and coming together and doing the right thing. And these are really important lessons for kids to learn in a way that they don't know they're learning, that it's not didactic or preachy or teachy or any of those icky things, but it's instead this exquisite adventure and this journey into the unknown of what's going to happen. And that's what you want in a children's book. It's really, really beautiful. And then by including those collective nouns, it then also connects with Common Core standards, where there's extensive language standards. And so this ties in with that too. I really, really hope you'll buy this book and help support Leah as an author and Magaly as an illustrator. It's truly beautiful. It was published by Abrams Young Readers, and they were very smart to publish it. And I was blown away. I just thought, oh, wow, that is so beautiful. And I have a feeling you'll think that too. Bye for now.